ఓకే. క్లియర్ కదా? సో, రిలేషన్‌షిప్స్ అయిపోయింది. సో, అవర్ నెక్స్ట్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఈజ్ automation tools. Okay. Automation tools means what is automation tool mean? Anyone? Any idea on automation? When reading the name itself, what is the automation tool? No? No idea? Okay. Automations means some inbuilt functionality. Okay, in our Salesforce, we are having 3 to 4 automation tools. I mean, in the likewise, like approval process, workflows, process builder, flows, like this type of automation tools are there. Okay, now we can discuss like one by one each and every automation tool. Okay, and so today I'll start with the approval process. This is also an automation tool. I'll tell you why we have to go for with approval process, what is the purpose of the approval process. And after the approval process, I'll go with the workflows, and after that process builder, after that flows, I'll complete this automation tools. These are the automation tools we are having. Okay, one complete functionality we can build using these tools. Okay, first let's go with the approval process. Approval process. First, what is approval process? Approval process is a kind of if any approvals, if you want to build a functionality like that. Approval means, for example, you are the employee, so you are having your superior like your manager. So managers also there. Maybe some kind of hierarchy will be there. Is there? You are the employee. Maybe in next month or in next week you want to go for a leave. You are going for a leave. Okay, you need to apply a 3 to 4 days continuous days, consequent dates. So then you have to submit for a leave, like in our company portal or somewhere wherever they configure that, there you have to go, and you have to submit the starting date and the end date, and then this in this request need to submit it, and then your manager should receive the same request. He can approve or he can reject your leave request, right? So this is called a approval process only, right? Leave approval process. Okay, if you want to build this type of functionality like approving approvals, not only leaves. For example, if any orders or anything, anywhere we can implement this approval. If you want your higher authorities approval on your actions, so whatever the actions you are getting, so you can go for the process builder. Sorry, approval process. Sorry, approval process. Okay, clear? What is the purpose of the approval process? Got it? Or any doubt? Approval process. If you want to implement that kind of functionality, like from starting to ending, employee, I'll tell you the example. Like there is a object. One object will be there, like leave request. Okay. In this, all your employees will go that object. I mean, in the tab, you will enter your details, like what type of leave you need, from when to when you need. So what is the reason? So these details you can fill up and you can submit immediately. It will go to that your manager. It should go for manager. Manager can approve or reject it. Okay, got it. This is also an approval system only, right? You need approval, right, from your superior. Got it or not?
Yes, Akka.
Okay.
Okay, this is called approval process. Mm, see, we'll see how we can create a process build approval process. Sorry, approval process, and how to mention all these conditions. We'll see one by one. Okay, and first I logged into our Salesforce org. Okay, let's go to the setup. Now I'm not at the setup. See, now I'm in setup. So here, if you search approval process in the setup, see, you can see approval process under the process automation. You can see the approval processes. Okay, here you can find the approval process. Okay, if you open it, here we will go to create a approval process. I'll tell you how we can create approval process. Before that, we need one object. See, here it is asking for on which object you need to write. See, here it is asking like from like on which object you need to implement this approval process, whether cases, even cases also we can implement this approval process. Maybe for example, so and so cases came, for example, this condition particular criteria is matched, then you need the superior permissions. Without having the superior permissions you cannot close the case, like kind of uh, and on that object also we can implement this approval process. Now we are going in the simple way that we can have one object called leave request, but in this we don't have that leave request object. Okay, so you can search if you want. Location is there, lead is there, legal entity is there. So there is no any leave request kind of object. Okay, first before this let's create a one object. Okay, let's quickly create an object called a leave request. Okay, I'm going with object manager, create. Okay, so I'm giving the label of the object as a leave request. Leave request. So I'm simply creating. So I'm just launching it as a tab as well. Okay, we need the tab on front end, right, to insert the records. That's why I'm displaying it as a tab here itself. Okay, just click on next, next, say. So our object and tab also created. See, leave request is created, right? See, leave request tab is created. Okay, once you click on you, no other fields are there, only the name field and owner field. These two are the standard fields. We can see these two only, but we have few fields inside this, right? Like what type of leave, whether casual leave or sick leave or maternity leave, what kind of leave. So that type should be there, and the start date and the end date of the leave request all should be there, and approval reason for the leave, everything we need to maintain, right? Let's create a 4 to 5 fields inside this. Okay, let's go to the object manager again, go to that leave request, just open the fields and relationship. See, these are the standard fields that we have, and just try to create a fields. First field is type of leave. Okay, type of leaves means we can use the pick list. Okay, in drop down we can give the few types. Okay, I'm selecting the pick list, just click on next, enter the values, label. So type of leaf, I'm giving the field label as a type of leaf, leave type or else leave type. Okay, which type of leave you want it? One is casual leave, compensation leave, sick leave. Maybe this type of leaves will be there. Okay, maternity leave, only these are the three values that we are going to see in the list, pick list drop down. Okay, just make it as visible, just click on next, save on new. We need to create a one more field, start date. Okay, start date, we don't want the time, we just need the date, right? Okay, Just click on next. Next, click on save on new. We just created a start date. Then definitely we should have this what end date also, right? End date. Leave start date to end date. Okay. Just click on visible. Just click on next. Can save on new. Now we can take the text field that we want the reason for the leave in detail. Okay, reason for leave length. Length we can specify up to the 200 letters also. Okay, they can write freehand. Okay, next, or else long test we can take. Okay, fine. Click on next. Save on new. And we have one more field called approval status. Maybe once it's submitted for the approval to your manager, then it should be the pending stage or submitted. Once they accepted it, it should be approved, or it should change to rejected. The status also should the employee should know, right, whether his or her request is accepted or rejected. Okay, just take one more quick list call. The name is approval status. Okay, approval status. Mm, submitted for approval and approved, rejected, recall. Okay, just click on next, click on save. I think these are the enough. So we created a start date, reason for leave, type of leave type. So it's taken the API name like that, and end date and approval status. Let's go and check in the UI. Just try to click on new. Still we are able to see two only. Maybe it will take time to refresh it. Still see, no all fields came, right? Approval status, reason for leave, end date, start date, leave type, leave request. Okay, and fine. So you clear, right? Now we have a object inside a field also we have. Okay, and go to approval process now. Now I'll show you how we can create a approval process. Where we can find the approval process in setup, we can find the approval process. Let's open this now. Manage approval process for means for which object you need to build approval process. Like we are going to like build approval on the leave request. Okay, on leave we need to configure the approval system. Okay, can you see the leave request object here now? Just select it. Okay, once you select, you can see all these two sections. Here you can see the create new approval process. Okay, once you clicked on, you can find like two options. One is use jump start wizard or use standard setup wizard. So if you use jump start wizard, in this we can see only few options. Directly we can create a approval process. But if you want to add more conditions, like if you want to make more generic, then you can go with the use standard setup wizard. In this you can have a more details, means more options you can configure. Let's go with the standard wizard only. Okay, so now here it is asking the approval of the process name, means the label of the process name. I'm giving the approval system on leaves, right? So I'm just giving the name as this approval system on leaves. Okay. Now click on next. Once you click on next, it will ask you the it will redirect to the second page that specify entry criteria. Entry criteria means see for example, maybe you are going the employee is going to create a leave request. Okay. In this, maybe once the leave type is a sick leave, then no need the permissions mean directly it should be request whenever he going to submit a casual leave type, then only if you want to include means if you want to ask for the approval from the higher superior, then we can configure that conditions whereas leave type is equal to casual, then this record need to submit it for the manager or else it should not submit for the manager. Okay, like this if you want to add a condition based on the conditions, if you want to build a approval process, then you can select the conditions here. As of now I am not going with any condition because all the records should go to the approval, so that's why I'm not mentioning any particular condition here. Okay, just click on next. The third step is specify approver field and record editability properties means, so once the employee submitted his request, okay, his or her request, it should go to whom? Okay, whom it should go to. Whether if you click on here, see next automated approval determined by whether he can see manager and custom hierarchy, custom user fields means you can build a hierarchy maybe manager of mine and managers that guy, so you can build that functionality also, but as of now we will send it for the manager, but don't select at this level. I'll tell you about this. Okay, just click on next. See, administrator only can edit records during the approval process. Administrator or the currently assigned approver can edit the records during the approval process. Okay, once you submit the record, then employee cannot edit that, whether approver or the administrator can edit the record. That's what it is saying here. Okay, just click on next. Here it is asking a select notification template means select the email template that will be used to notify approvers that an email request has that an approval request has been assigned to them. Note that this template will be used for all the steps for this process means here maybe once the employee submitted his request or her request, that employee's manager should come to know like he has to receive a mail so and so your subordinate requested for the leave, please approve it, like this he should receive an email. Like if you want to configure that, you can use the email template here. Okay, and as of now I'm not giving anything. Let's click on next. First, I'll tell you how to create the basic couple process. Then I'll tell you how to add the conditions. Okay. Once click on next, it is asking for the fifth step called select fields to display on approval page layout. Means approver, what are the fields approval can should see. Okay. I'll tell you this as well later. Just click on next. Okay, here it is asking specify initial submitter. Who are the initial submitters? Owner only, right? The case owner only is going to create a request. Okay, that is what's here owner, leave request owner. Okay, these guys can submit the leave request, no other guys. Okay, just click on save. See, what would you like to do now? So yes, I would like to create an approval step now, or I'll do later. I'll do this later. Take me to the approval detail page to review what I have just created. Okay, I'll do this later. Take me back to the listing all the approval process for this object. Okay, just click on see. Not here. Can you see? We have one approval process called approval system on leaves, inactive approval. So once you open it, because it is in the inactive sections because it is not the activated. Okay, still it is a inactive stage only. See, active checkbox is not checked. Okay, let it be. So this is our the basic steps that we have to follow to create a approval process. Can you see, this is the process name, unique name, okay, record eligibility, and the initial submitters of the leave request to owner. These are the details. And Below this, you can see the few sections: initial submission sections, approval steps, final approve actions, final rejection actions, recall actions. These sections are there. Okay. Now this is the basic template. So first of all, like, let me our next step is like, we'll see each and every section for what purpose we are going to use this. First, let me go with this approval step. Okay, click on new approval step, or else you can activate this here. Okay, then no problem, just create a new approval step. So approval step, I'm going to create a once, I'm just naming it as a step one. Okay, and click on next. See, here it is asking like specify step criteria. Okay, all records should enter this step or enter the step if the following criteria is matched. Just now I told you na, if you want to take a record based on some conditions into this approval process, then you can add the criteria. Or else, if you want to get all the records, what are the records are going to create on the leave request object, all the employees should take the uh, up approval from their superior, then we have to include all records should enter this step. Okay, I just selected this, click on next. So it is the third step is select assigned approver. See here, let the submitter choose the approver manually or automatically assigned to queue, or approval assigns to up. So here, uh, employee should come first. Before this, sorry, I forgot to tell you that. One second. Sorry. First, let's create a two users. Okay, for the testing purpose. Okay, employee, one employee and one manager. Okay, if you want to create a users inside a Salesforce, where we have to go in users only, right? Let's create a two users. Okay, then I'll create a approval step. Okay, this this is the object. So go to the users. Okay, let's create a new user. Uh, Okay, standard platform. Let's take a standard Salesforce platform. So in the standard platform profile I'm taking. Okay, so the user is active. Let's give the employee name as some okay, Rajesh. Okay, his mail ID I'm going to give is Rajesh. 123 at the rate of your mail I'm going to give. Okay, okay, Rajesh 123 yopmail.com. Okay, I'm going to give this username only here, that mail ID. Okay, and the same username is also same. Let's scroll down a little bit. Here the manager. Let's click on a save. See, he just received an email to verify an account. He will click on verify an account. I'm just creating one user and activating that user. Okay, reset password. We need two users, right? Like a user and a user manager to test this functionality. That's why I'm going to create this. Rajesh 123. Okay, just change. So now it is test. Okay, user is created. Let's have a look on this. Okay, this is how we can go with the one more user, that a manager. Okay, now we created a Rajesh is the employee. Let's consider the Rajesh is the employee, and we'll create a one more user. Okay, now it's my administrator profile. Now I can go with the users. See, click on. Just now, like I was not able to see this new user. Why? Because I have a login as that Rajesh. That's why I'm not able to see this new user. Now again log out of that Rajesh. Now I can see this one. Okay. See, now I'm just again going to create the same thing. Salesforce platform using the same profile, and here the name is some Surya. Surya. Create. And dot. Okay. Just scroll down a little bit. Just click on save. Surya 123. This is the new mail. I need to give that. Surya also received the mail to verify the account. Reset password. One, two, three, four. Now we have created a two users. Just log out of this user. Okay, let's be these two emails we need. Okay, now we have created the two users. The testing purpose I have created these two users. See, Surya, this is the one user, and Rajesh. Let's consider Rajesh is the employee. Same, Surya and Rajesh both are the employees, but Surya is the manager for the Rajesh. Let us assume these are the two. Okay. Now go back to our approval process. We just create an approval process template. Now open that, and if you scroll down, that our step is I was discussing this till now. We were discussing this approval step. Let's create an approval step here. I'm just naming it as a step one. Just click on next. I'm just including all records in this flow. Okay. Here, let the submitter choose the approver manually or automatically assign the queue or automatically assigns to approvers. Okay. Users. Here, you can configure that as a Suresh or Rajesh. Okay. Or else automatically it will take an manager thing. Okay. Because I'm the like manager, I mean I'm the system administrator. I'm not having any manager for that. That's why it is not showing in the manager step here. Okay. If you want to assign it for a particular queue, that also you can here. Okay, queues will be there. If you can change it for the queue as well, from the queue manager will pick up the case. Means not the this record, not the case. Okay, let the submitter choose the approver manually means once you submitted it there while you are sending it for approval, then you can choose the to whom you need to submit it. Okay, this step you can see. Okay, now the delegate is a person listed in the delegated approval field on the assigned approver record. So if you want to assign delegated means the manager is there, no? That guy about this is saying. Okay. See, I'm just saying select it as user. Just click on it. Approve or reject based on the first response. Just click on save. Next step is what would you like to do now? Okay. Yes, I'd like to create a new approval actions or else we can do it later. Okay, just click on go. Next. So this is our basic approval process setup. Okay, we just create an approval process and we have created an approval step. Okay, approval step. See here we are giving the assigned approver is Surya. So previously actually we were able to see one here for example if it is a step 2. Next, here we are able to see one more option called manager, but that option is not coming here. Okay, that's why so I just added the user as a Surya. Okay, and next we have created a one basic step, right? Let it and go to our upload process. Still it is in active deactive state. Okay, let's edit it. See here only you can activate this. Okay, previously you were not able to activate. Why? Because we don't have even single approval step also. That's why. Okay, now we have created a step. Okay, once the request is created, Like once Rajesh is the employee, he just created the record. See whether he can able to submit it or not. Okay. So for this, first in this browser, I'll log in as a Rajesh only. Okay, I'm just going to log out of this. Okay, Rajesh is the employee, right? I am just logged in as a Rajesh. Okay, in this browser, I logged in as a Rajesh. In next browser, I will log in as a Surya. Now we need to test right whether he is able to submit it or a manager is able to log in it or he is able to receive it or not. Everything we need to test it, right? That's why I'm logging in the different browser. See, see, you can see here. Okay, Surya is the user in this browser. Rajesh is the user. Okay, now let's try. Let's check the leave request table. No items. Is not having the permission, I think. See, it is not having the permission. That's why it is. It's not able to see. Just log out. Let me give the access. Let's go to the profile. I'm going to give the access. Rajesh is not able to see the tab because he is not having the permission on the uh, object level. What is the profile standard platform user? This is the profile we just used for both of them. Edit it. Go to the custom objects tab. It is not editable here. Let's try to assign a. Oh my god. Permission set for this. Why I'm going with the permission set? An idea. I'm just going to give the access for the tablet for the both profile. Okay. Now I'm going to create. What is the object? Leave. Okay. Leave request. On this, I'm going to give the read, create, edit. View all I'm giving. Just clicking on save. Okay. Now I'm assigning this to two users. To whom? Suryas and Rajesh. Okay. I'm assigning this. Both are assigned. Okay. Now go on login as a Rajesh. Okay, I'm logging as a Rajesh. Now I am the employee. Okay, here in this one on the tab, Surya is there, right? Yes, so here is the manager. Here is the Rajesh. Now try to access it. See, now we can see the leave request. Okay. See, and this is the leave request. Now he is going to create a no leave request. Rajesh is the employee. He is going to submit a leave request. Okay, leave request name maybe just leave request. Okay, leave type. He is going to take a casual leave. Okay, casual leave. Start date is he wanted to leave from second to not second and third to mm, that the same day. Even same day also. You if you want one day also the start date and end date can mention the same date. Or else if you want long leave, then he can mention up to 10th. Okay, from third to 10th. Reason for leave. Okay, I did a family for family vacation. Okay, approval status. Don't do anything. It should automatically approve. Okay, these are the details. He is going to submit this. He is going to save this. Okay, once he is going to save this, see whether this request is assigned to for manager or not. Let's check. Okay, let's go with the leave request. Okay, here he didn't got any leave request. Okay, here he will receive the notification. Okay, he haven't received any notification. Why? Because he need to submit for the approval, but here he cannot see any submit for approval button. Okay, let's go and verify. We need to add that button into this page layout. Which page layout? Leave request page layout. Okay, this is the yes. We need to toggle for random page. Go to object, go to the leave request. Let's go to the page layouts where we can add the buttons. In the page layout, we can drag the buttons. Go to buttons. Can you see submit for approval? We can add into this layout. So, okay, I'm added the submit for approval button here. Let's quick save it. Okay, save. Now go on login as Rajesh. Now let's go and create one more item, one more record. Why? Because previously we just submitted, but no submit for approval button is there. Okay, let's create one more record. Is leave type is a casual leave again. Start date he is selecting you from Monday to you want Friday. Okay. Getting marriage. Okay. So we select on save. Once he's saved, he can see the submit for approval. Okay, but he is not able to see that. See, this is the button here. Submit for approval button is there. Okay, These are all the buttons in that. If you click on drop down, can you see submit for approval? He can submit it for the approval. Okay. I show you. Please approve my leave request. Okay. We can write the comments. We can submit it. Okay. Now let's go to our another browser here where we logged in as a Surya. See, he received one notification call. Rajesh is requesting approval for a leave request. Owner is a Rajesh. He can open this directly here. Okay. Once he open, can you see? Submitter is the Rajesh. Date submit the 1st March. Surya and Surya. Approval details is type leave request name is leave request and owner is the Rajesh. Okay. He just submitted the comments also. Hi Surya, please approve my leave request. Got it? He received here Surya is the manager and here is the Rajesh is the employee. Okay. Now he can approve, reject, or reassign it back to the Rajesh. Like after seeing the details, here he can approve it. But here he is not able to see any details. For example, the manager should know from when to when he is going on leave. What is the reason of the leave? So everything he should come to know, right? But here he don't see any details. Okay. If you click on this leave request, this it will redirect and it will go to the detail page. But it is a another page. Okay. You don't want to go this page directly. You want to see the details in the detail here itself. Once you open his request, here itself you wanted to see. Okay, after verifying these their details, he can approve it, you can reject it. Okay, now first approve it, it will approve. Enjoy. Okay, yeah. Now see leave request approval. Here Surya is approved his request. Okay, see approval request for the leave request is approved. Okay, so if you go back to this, okay, leave request, it is approved. Okay, see, but approved means here I am not getting any status. So initial, see, this is how he will submit the request. Manager can approve it, but manager can want to see the some details when he submitted the request. Okay, that means here only the two fields are only he can see. Means the manager can see. Okay, not all the how we can add all the details here. Okay, that means let's go back to here. Okay, just log out of this. Login as training batch. Go to our approval process. Okay, so this is our approval process. Just click on edit. Okay, just click on next. Here also click on next. Here also click on next. Next. Can you see here? This is the page layout. Okay, select the fields to display an approval page layout. Like approval means manager. What are all the fields should see the manager? Say leave request name owner. As of now, he is able to see these two only, right? Leave request name and owner. Okay. Now we wanted to give all this also approval status, uh, leave type, start date and end date, reason for the leave. This field manager should verify, right? Okay, see, just click on save. Okay, now let's log in as a Rajesh. Now create a one more leave request. He is going to create an one more leave. Now this time he is going on sick leave. Start date is this to second, the same one day he is going on leave. Okay. And submit the field. Okay. Just click on a save. Once he click on a save, he can submit it for the approval. Okay. Please allow me take field. Okay. And submit. Now go to this Surya. See, he got one more notification. Again, Rajesh is requesting for approval for the leave. See, this is the one, right? See, now the leave request is pending, and now he can see na, the leave request name, owner, approval status, start date, leave type, everything. After verifying it, oh, okay, he will approve this. Okay, approve. Please take care. So this is approved. This is how we can configure the approval process. Okay, still further requirements is there. For example, now initial Rajesh he submitted his request. Okay, now he submitted his request. He wanted to, okay, once his leave is submitted for the approval, maybe he wanted to know, once he opened this, he wanted to see the approval status, whether this request is submitted for approval, whether the manager is approved or not. He wanted to know. Okay, approval requester level. Requester means who is the requester. Register is the leave requester. Okay, he wanted to know the approval process, how we can update this. Once you submitted it for the approval, this approval status should automatically update, like your request submitted for approval. Like this we need to update this approval status. And also he wanted to receive an email. Okay, so and so your request is have submitted to your superior called Surya. Soon he will approve your request. Likewise, he need to get an email confirmation also. Okay, how we can configure that. Okay, same, once he approved it, he need to get that, like your man, this approval status is approved. Like he need to get an email that your manager is approved your leave. We enjoy with your holiday. Like this we need to configure that functionality. Today is getting very lag, so it's a basic one. So the rest half of the concept I'll cover in the next class. Okay, still it will take more time, so I don't want to wait. It will take 1 hour now, so I don't want to take the full class now. Okay, clear. So this is first, just create approval process, like basic. Just create a two users, like make sure whether the two users are having the access on the tab or not. Because I when I logged in as Rajesh, I was not able to see the leave request here. That's why I went back on the profile, but on profile I'm not able to edit that. I mean, I'm not able to give the permission. So I just created a permission set and assigned the permission set the both of the manager and this employee Rajesh. Why? Because they both are having the same profile. That's why I given the permission on the object to the these two users. Then after that, the guys are able to see the that leave request tab on the UI. That part I think you guys already know how. If they are not able to see the tab, it might be the access issue. For that, we have to give the access. I just given the access through permission set. Okay, one more thing, I went like I was not able to see the submit for approval button, so I went back to that leave request object. In that page layout, I have added the button to the page layout. So now this requester can able to see the submit for approval button. Okay, here submit for approval button. These are all the buttons only. New contact, edit, clone, change owner, these are all the buttons only. Likewise, submit for approval. Okay, once he submitted, it is going for the manager and he is able to approve it or reject it. Okay, got it. Just configure this. Okay, just see reject and assign. Tomorrow we will see about once he approved it. Okay, requester means employee should get the email, and as well as the state approval status should automatically update. No one should change that value, but it automatically should update. Okay, so even when he rejected also, then he come to know that my request has been rejected because of so and so reason. Okay, this function, this we will see in the next class. Clear?